Hello fellow foodies and travelers, welcome back to my video. For the next 7 days, I'll be bringing you guys on the beautiful Norwegian Prima. And I will show you the food, wheelchair accessibility, and the ship itself, and what the haven is about. The next time I will see you guys, I'll be on the ship. Before bringing you guys aboard, I'd like to talk about the huge problem we had with the hotel in Cocoa Beach. When we arrived, there was a huge line to check in. We waited a while, and it turns out the giver, he kept room away. The 2-bedroom suite with a worn salon and pearl couch. So like an hour and 20 minutes later, they had to separate our group and give us 2 separate rooms. So that was not wheelchair friendly. And after that headache, we had an incredible dinner, which you guys will probably see on Instagram and Facebook later on. It was a great place. Hostess and so forth work away and made all day. And this is how everybody boards the ship, and it's really wheelchair friendly. And here is the haven. I'll talk more about it later on in the video. This is the lounge area, and where the concierge is located. And it's right near the pool deck. And here is the other side of the lounge, where the private bar and restaurant is located. And here is the private pool deck in the haven. They have a lot of chairs, beds, and an infinity pool, which you will see later on. And this is the card to get you around the whole ship. You can buy stuff, access your room, and this is how you disembark, so they know when you're off and on the ship. Okay, just go to the beautiful Norwegian Prima, and I'm in the haven restaurant for some lunch. I'll get back to you when the food comes. And sorry for interrupting the video, but I'd like to explain more about what exactly is a haven. The haven is pretty much a ship within a ship. You're in your own private area with a private restaurant, lounge, bar, private pool deck, and you get priority boarding and disembarkation, and you also get a butler and a concierge to help you with get into shows, booking dinner, stuff like that. It is a time more extra than a regular stateroom, but it's well worth it. Trust me, once you go Haven, you never want to go back. And I forgot to mention that on the Prima class ships, the Haven has their own private elevator that takes them to each floor. And I got a seafood free time with just calamari and shrimp. And I got octopus and then sweet Caesar salmon. I'll get back to you when I dig into this delicious food. Okay, I'm going to taste the octopus.
Alright, fake it till you make it.
It's very creamy. A very good octopus. Okay, I'm going to try the calamari. Very crunchy. It's not me chewy, but still, it still tastes very good. Now I'm going to try this one. That's what I said though. It's not crunchy on me, but it's still flavorful. Okay, I'm going to try the Caesar salad. Okay, that was a pretty decent Caesar salad mixed with. I enjoyed that. For dessert, we got the brownie and the banana. I forgot what it's called, but it's banana dessert. Now I'm going to taste the brownie. That's a very good, very chocolatey brownie. Okay, I will show you guys the room tour. So we're only a few doors away from the elevators. And the room number is 14316. And here is the living room, and that couch is where I slept for the whole week. And a nice private balcony. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the room tour, if my wheelchair was an inch wider, it would not fit in the room. So that's a problem with NCO. Make sure you check the width of the door before booking your cruise at NCO to make sure your wheelchair would be able to fit. And here's another thing I don't like about the room. The pocket door in the main master bedroom is where I have to use the bathroom. And my chair could barely fit, but we were able to maneuver for me to get into there. So that's another problem with NCO's design of the room. So NCO should definitely design better rooms. And outside that door is the other half of the private balcony. Here's the dinner menu at the Haven. The rest of the video from me voiceover, since I wasn't feeling well that night. So pause it when you want to read the menu. To start out with, I got the beef tartare. And then mix. You can add more stuff and then mix it up for you. My meal is different though. And here's the breakfast menu at that Haven. I got the shrimp toast, which you'll see later on. And before you eat your breakfast, they have a tiny buffet that has the croissants, meats, cheeses, fruit. So if you want something late before breakfast, you can. My sister got the egg benedict. Mike got the mushroom egg thingy. And there's a shrimp toast I got, and I got a salad grits with it. My mom got the avocado toast with a poached egg. And my dad got the 3-egg omelet with bacon. After breakfast, we decided to explore the ship more. And this is one of the bars and lounges, which is right next to the humidor, which is a cigar lounge, if you like smoking cigars. And right here is an improv bar where they do stand up, and across from it is a Sid Norman Pool House where they play live music. So check the cruise schedule. And here is the atrium, which is located in the middle of the ship. And this is the photo gallery, and this is where all the pictures are taken of you on the cruise, like at the island and dinner, are located. You can purchase these photos for an extra upcharge. And what we are walking through right now is a local barn grill, which is a complimentary restaurant serving classics like burgers, fish and chips, pretzel bites. And this is only half of the restaurant. The other half is located in a small hallway next to the bar. And now the Indulge Food Hall, which is another complimentary restaurant where you order on the iPad. They have stuff like Indian, tapas, noodles, and here is I think tandoori oven where they make all the fresh naan for dinner. And the food hall was so busy because we were walking through during the breakfast rush. So if you want to eat here 3 times a day, you're more than welcome. And this is the other side of the logo that I was talking about. And here is one of the coolest parts of the ship. They have a glass floor that you can walk on. So if you're afraid of heights, be aware that this is on the ship. And this is the other glass floor they have on the ship. Okay, we decided to try the tables, so if we ever want to sit outside, it wouldn't be manageable, because the way the base is set up, as you see, I can't get close enough to eat. Look at the big gap. And so, you need to be better about thick enough tables. And we wanted to try the same thing at the Mexican restaurant. But as you see, my chair can get close enough like the last table. Tables are the biggest obstacle for me on cruise ships. Okay, I got a mushroom flatbread for my appetizer. It smells and looks delicious.
That's okay. I'm enjoying the entertainment value over here.
Okay, I'm going to taste the mushroom flatbread. The crust is like, it's like a tortilla, nice crisp crunch with creamy cheese and cheese and also mushrooms. Okay, I got the shrimp scampi for my entree. Okay, I'm gonna try the shrimp scampi.
He's taking a video. Wow.
Okay, the shrimp scampi is doesn't really have a base of lemon flavor. A little oily. And it's pretty good, but when I get it again. After lunch, we want to explore what the public pool deck was about. Okay, this is well, Food Republic and Palmo, and okay, don't look at it. And here is a replica of the ship. The other thing that's on this floor is something called the Observation Lounge, which you would see up ahead. And here is the Observation Lounge. A good place to get a beautiful view of the ocean. They also have a tiny buffet, like in the haven in the morning, with tiny snacks throughout the day. For dinner, we went to Los Lobos, the Mexican place on the ship. And here is the menu at Los Lobos. Pasta, we don't want to read that. We give you a couple of sweet chips and salsa.
Freshly avocados, ma'am. Lime, tomatoes, onions, jalapeno, tahimin, cilantro. Tahimin is a combination of chili and lime. But when you taste it, it's like a salty flavor with a little bit of spices. So everything is good to you.
My sister and dad both got the guacamole as an appetizer. Since we're poor, we have some meals through NCO, which gives you a free app, a free entree, and dessert for two. And here's the finished product. For my appetizer, I got the queso dip. Got the carne asada with rice beans and plantains. My sister got like a spicy something. I got the mole enchiladas. My dad got the burrito. And my mom got steak fajitas. Carne asada. And here's the dessert menu at Los Lobos. Here is the chocolate ganache and there's two sorbets. Passion fruit and hibiscus, and had to get churros. Good morning. Okay, got okay, I'm going in here. Okay, Then pick. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pick. My God. And then we got. Okay. Got it. Okay, my mom. After a few. Okay. Okay, we got the. Okay, we got the. The next thing we got. This is the team. This one. And this. And Good morning everyone and welcome back to my video. Today is day 4 and we're in Montego Bay, Jamaica, which is right behind you. And for my breakfast today, I just got a bagel with lox. I went up to the tiny buffet thing to get that and prosciutto and like a cheese spread. I'll show you guys on a tiny bit. So I will see you there.
This is only come back to normal a little bit.
Right.
Okay, we booked in the hospital, and this is how I was able to get in and out of the vehicle. After doing some shopping, we decided to check out a local grocery store. Our driver brought us to Pier 1 for lunch. It was more of a tourist trap, but it was nice to have a meal right near the ocean. And here's the menu at Pier 1. They have starters, shared stuff, salads, soups, sandwiches, which I got the Jamaican cheese stick, wraps, tacos, burgers, fresh seafood, dinners, stuff on the side, vegetarian, and Jamaican favorites. And here's the dessert page. Okay, Mike got the jerk pork. My sister got the jerk chicken, and my parents got the same thing. And there was a Jamaican cheese stick. And here's the menu at the indulge food hall. Some things are different for dinner and some things are different for lunch. But they're all the same venue. This was several hours later after we got back onto the ship. Here are the nachos at the Latin Quarter. And at the Q barbecue place, we got deviled eggs and fried green tomatoes. And here's the In Latte, which is pretty much ravioli. And the ribs from the barbecue place, which has potato salad, coleslaw, and naan, and tikka masala from the Indian place. Jalapeno cornbread, And we tried one of each meat from the rotisserie area. Hello fellow foodies and travelers, welcome back to my video. Today is day 5 here on Grand Cayman, and this is me getting onto the tender to get to Grand Cayman. We didn't know it would be inaccessible tender until we got there, so we couldn't book anything. And this is another problem with NCL. They won't tell you if a tender is accessible or not until the day of. This is how I was able to get off the tender to Grand Cayman. After a few hours of exploring Grand Cayman, we went back to the Sip and went to the local, which is a complimentary restaurant, and I got a Caesar salad with nachos. After a day in Grand Cayman, we decided to come to the seafood place, Calamari for dinner. Here's a menu of Palmo, and pause it when you want to read it. At Palmo, they give you grilled sourdough with olive oil for the bread surface. My appetizer, I got the grilled octopus and the seafood salad, which is coming shortly. For second appetizer, my mom and I got the seafood salad, a Greek salad without I got the third palm, and my sister got the tuna puga. Mike and I both got the lamb chop, which is cooked with potatoes. My sister and mom got the sea bass, which is cooked this way. She was at the soup menu up. I don't know. We each got different desserts to try all of them. We didn't get the cheesecake and java. Hello fellow foodies and travelers, welcome back to my video. And today is day 6, and we are in Costco, Mexico for a delicious food tour. What you see here is the port area, where there's a lot of shopping. For the meeting point of our food tour, we had to meet at the mega store, which is only like a couple minute walk from the port area, so it's not far. I want to point out this unique thing at the Mikasa. There's extra little so flat to go all the way up. So it's wheelchair accessible, but you need someone behind you just in case if the trip decides to go back. And this is what going down the escalator looks like. For our first stop at the food tour, there was a local taco place, which has a slow roasted pork taco, which is slowly roasted with oranges and oranges seal out the front. And here's a slow roasted pork taco. It looks like pickled onions, but they're just regular white onions. And the sauce right there is a spicy sauce, so consume at your own risk. For our next stop, was to another local taco place with some seafood tacos. And here's the menu. For my drink, I decided to try horchata again, and I loved it. My sister and I both got the octopus taco, my dad got a fried shrimp taco. My mom and Mike got the conch taco. Okay, the green salsa is raw garlic and habanero blended with olive oil. The orange one is like a chipotle mayo. Okay, the pico is with habanero. The salsa rojo, which is tomato, garlic, onion, blended and cooked with cilantro and habanero. The next stop was at the local market to check out all the fresh produce.
And that's going to be enough for like a whole kilo, so that's so amazing. And the flavor is not really too much, but then when we combine it and make it the taste, it's an amazing flavor, like it's more of this kind, you know? This would be the red one, and then the white one. The white one is going to be made with garlic and oregano. And brown pepper. That's it. And it has an amazing flavor, because if you smell our oregano, you will see that it's kind of stronger than the Italian one. It's stronger and the leaf looks different. And then we combine it also with some sour orange, and then that's how it becomes the recado latte. And then the black one, the black one is made.
For our next stop, the bar is a place that has chicken lime soup and bean dip with some spicy sauces and with freshly fried tortilla chips. And here's the bean dip with the tortilla chips, and all of the sauces there are extremely spicy. And here is the chicken lime soup. For our second to last stop, we got some Bloopers ceviche and a whole fried hogfish. And here is a group of ceviche. And here is a whole fried hogfish. I know it looks gross, but it was delicious. The fins you see right there are very crunchy like potato chips. And for our last stop, they brought us to a bakery that bakes pastries every day. And the oven right in there is where they bake everything.
My name is Erin. I hope that you enjoy the tour. It's an amazing tour. If you want to, you can always come.
Verify Miguel or Rufo, taxi driver. Okay, thank you. Welcome to Cozumel, guys.
Thank you.
And Derek. Thank you, Derek. See you next time, okay?
Yeah. Hours after the tour, we went to the Hafer restaurant. I cut lobster deviled eggs for my appetizer and suffered tofu once again for my meal. Before we start the video, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the series, the width of my wheelchair is 24 inches. So if doors are less than 24 inches, wheelchairs will not fit through. So I just want to let you guys know. So if you have the same type of wheelchair as me, you know if it's accessible or not. For breakfast, I got steak and eggs. The steak they have at the dining room is New York strip. So the day before, I asked for a filet, and that's what they brought me. And I got it with 2 poached eggs. For our last lunch on the Norwegian Prima, we decided to come back and indulge the food hall since it was great last time. Like I said previously, this is the best table for a wheelchair to sit at. It's nice private cabana. This is the pesto gnocchi. We got the okra last time, so we got it again. And we also got a chicken leg. Looks delicious. Then next we think we got more guacamole. We got nachos. And like a mixed seafood thing. And that's what it's called right now. That's what it's called. Okay, for dessert, I got the Mexican chocolate cake. Okay, my favorite things I had were the gnocchi and fried okra. The gnocchi had a nice crispy crust to it. It was nice and soft with a slight crunch. And the okra, like I said, was like a true southern okra. I would highly recommend checking out those foods out if you're on the Prima classics. But you know, we're back at the food hall. And we got a lot of food. There's the gnocchi. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a ravioli, ribs, non-bland, rice for that Indian paneer dish. And we got that spinach peach thing. And that's the end of the cruise. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more of these videos. I hope to see you next time. God bless, and enjoy the rest of the sunset.
morning.
Thank you, Mom.
You're always welcome.
After 3 hours of relaxing, I want to tell you guys my favorite thing at Food Republic is the fried donut. And the cool thing, actually, no, it's not Food Republic, dummy.
That's a good one.
Think the one way.
Who's the director now? I'm the director now.
That was cute. That me. What did you think?
Are you filming?
I am 22 seconds in.
We one hell of a blooper,
That's a
Derek.
good blooper.
You didn't give me the head nod.
I did actually, and you said you turned it the wrong way.
It's not like a life raft.
Okay, there's something with avocado. We do.
Okay.
Now redo after 40 seconds?
You could have edited it, Derek.
Derek doesn't edit.
Salmon.
It's live feed.
No,
Go.
just wait a second.
Okay, ready?
Put on one. It'll be better quality to put on one.
Go.
Okay, to start with, avocado. The octopus was very tender. And the next, the seafood salad.
That's on video.